goals in that second period change the complexion of the season?
Yeah, I thought it didn't necessarily change. It was almost consistent with the first. We had a real hard time with some of our rush reads, and then in the creation of the rush as well, how we let them develop. So fast team, made us pay pretty quick and tough to come back on.
What was the biggest challenge in defending that speed?
Oh, we had some tough reads, and that's the coach's job to make sure that everybody knows what they've got. So we'll work on it.
How would you describe you entered tonight atop the Atlantic Division standings, but just the level of urgency maybe at this point of the season?
Yeah, I'm not concerned about it. I'm not. We've had some challenges, like in the first 50 games, finding that level. So, we've had a couple of tough nights here on this road trip. It's been 6 games, and you'd like to be 500 or better when you're on the road. We failed to do that, but we won't fold the season.
You moved Mackey up to Barkov's
Yeah,
line.
it's something I've been playing with in my head, and at that point it was something that I wanted to see. He's just been a really good player for us, and he's very creative with what he does. We're down by a whole bunch, so I wanted to see if I could just take a look at it.
Not obviously the result you wanted, but what does it say about this team that you don't have Tkachuk, you don't have Ekblad, and this team's playing still at a high level? We
have been. I think we just have some experience with it. We've played playoff games without Bennett, without Barkov, without a number of players. So we've been pretty good. Tonight's not an indication of the quality of our play. We're certainly not. We lost. We'll own that, but we've been pretty good.
The team's been good at bouncing back. What would you like to see tomorrow against Pittsburgh?
Well, not that. We'll start with that. We'll just start there, and we'll try to build on it. I'll tell you what. We'll just process this one tonight, and then we'll start with tomorrow.
400 games for Verhaeghe. You've coached him in a lot of those. What can you say about him as a player in the locker room?
Yeah, you know what? He's a guy who had to scratch and claw his way into the league. He said he plays with just about everybody. Pretty dynamic usually in the very big games is when I think his best game comes out. So we rely on him an awful lot.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, guys.